Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the counterpart to Angel's previous request, that being the Hambrabi in Methuss colors. Hambrabi comes in at a higher cost than Methuss, comes in at 600. It uses the Fidaian rifle, not the same one as the prototype used by the Marasai, but the full version which can be charged and fired while moving. It also it does still have the spear on the back end though, and since the Hambrabi is built for melee mostly, that can get pretty mean if you can actually land it. I think I landed a few times here, but I think I recall mostly end up doing ranged attacks, which can work, obviously, but it kind of depends on the Hambrabi, and it kind of depends on the situation. I fired a little bit too soon, the iframes were not gone. But the Hambrabi has a pair of beam guns on its back, which can only be used in mobile armor mode, which, yeah, there they are. Managed to hit that Stark Jagan relatively hard, well, hard enough that I was able to just turn around and finish it right there, so. And, yeah, like I said, it's pretty good. I haven't used it in a while. It wound up with a nerf, I think, to the beam gun damage after it was first released, and then I think over time they may have improved it again, but I don't remember. My memory for what the updates and upgrades were and what they do is a little bit fuzzy. Right now I'm just trying to hold people here so that they can... well, I'd like to kill that Gyaradoga over there. Actually, I guess it's the Gyaradoga, isn't it? But also wanted to hold people in the support fire. Also, called for help because it was 3-on-1, and that means the rest of the team was probably in a 3 or 4-on-1 somewhere else. But moot now. I'm dead. I'm about to come back. I'm going to throw out some support fire and hopefully actually hit things. So there's one. Okay. So and time to get my Hambrabi back. So far this is not going great, but it's early days yet. We lost the first couple of wipes. That's what happens. And, okay, well, hit something with support fire. There is the Stark Jagan, which, yeah, just switching straight to the beam guns, which was enough. And, yeah, I think it was the regular Stark and not the Proto Stark. It's hard to tell sometimes for me at a distance when the Proto has launched all its missiles, but they're actually pretty different, so. I've mentioned before I need new glasses. Once once things are a little more stable, that's on the list. But, and my aim there was terrible. Luckily, I can just, drive into them face first. So, I don't know if it was intentional in the design or not, but the Hambrabi's transformation is pretty close to the Gundam Epion's, actually. The legs fold backwards over the back, and, it just turns into a flying thing with claws in the front, so... Hambrabi came first by about a decade, so, I'm sure there was some, intentionality there, but who can say? See, that is a Delta Gundam, which I thought I had a bead on, and obviously I did not. And there is GPO-3, which I realized I was heading face first in the entire enemy team again, and decided I'd rather not do that again, so I'm over here now. With at least one other teammate, which is good. Managed to land the Sea Serpent. I forgot to mention it has a Sea Serpent. It has a Sea Serpent, but it's the very linear one. It's not as fast as the Gyaradogas, so it's tough to land sometimes. And I'm once again just going to get focused to death here. Somebody tried to take the GPO-3 since it was ready to kill, but that's just how that works. I am still alive somehow. I don't know how. Somebody got that kill. I whiffed my tackle. Gyaradoga's gonna kill me. Yeah, if it's got beam weapons that can charge, probably. Yep, Angelo Gyaradoga. But I'm dying a lot. But sometimes with raids, you die a lot. Of course, we're all dying a lot. As you can see, we are down pretty far, and they're bombing our base besides. So I saved this for a reason. So I think in the next 3 minutes, we're probably going to turn it around or almost turn it around. I'm not sure which. It's been more than 10 minutes since I played this round, so I have absolutely no memory of it at all. And, yep, here we go. Yep, the other Hambrabi is the only thing here at the base. Got it sea serpented. I think it's our Hazen fleet took it down. Base destroyed. We are even further behind. And I swear I saved this for a reason. I've done some okay maneuvering here, though, so maybe that was the reason. I think there's a better reason than that. We'll hope. But let's see. Just got out-prioritied, I think, by that GPO-3. No, our priorities should be the same. I don't know. I think my tackle kind of bonked against its shield or something like that. Either way, yeah, just trying to conserve my boost so I can stay in close on that. Tackled, it went way past me, but Hazen Flea bailed me out. So, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. As you can see, we've come up a little bit. If I can get one shot off, I can kill that. Hambrabi has no kind of Vulcans. Again, I swear it should be able to use these beam guns in mobile suit mode, but there's no, like, obvious mechanism for that to happen. Though I believe it just pulled it over the shoulder in at least one episode, you know. Not, like, physically, just it, like, rotated to be over the shoulder. Got the Angelo again. And, yeah, we're within 4,000 points of them now, which is the best I think we've been all around, so... Fire a couple of shots, try not to overheat the gun. Try not to overheat the thrusters. Try not to overheat anything, ideally. And there is the Stark Jagan. An ally stunned it for me so that I was able to just swarm it like that. And then they got the kill, which is fine by me. And that is the Delta Gundam. I don't have the health to fight this. I shouldn't be going back this way. But also, to be honest, in the position I was in, I don't think I really had a very clear line of retreat either. Because I had no iframe, so if I hopped up or boosted back or anything, I would have been a sitting duck anyway. So for my effort, I got another, what, like 1,200 damage on the Delta? So it's something, I guess. But yeah, we are within a hair of getting this back. I don't know if we did, but we've managed a pretty significant comeback. So I am, you know, I'm glad. I'm glad we at least did that. See, GPO-3 I managed to stun. Missed with my saber. It missed me with its saber, and I am going to go murder this Delta Gundam a lot. Yep. As you can see, it has no dodge roll, so all I have to do is reach it, especially now that it's out of boost. So, it did manage to stun me, though. But I managed to... I don't think I missed the damage from its downswing, but I did miss the knockdown, so I was able to kill it. Let's see, I should probably be aiming for Angelo's Gear or Zulu instead, but yeah, did not do that thing. And yeah, this still, you know, we stayed about 4,000 points behind, but we managed to pull out pretty well, I think, in the end. Definitely was not completely one-sided, though, yeah, we couldn't quite manage it. I did get top score, though, at 4520 and 105,000 damage, so... I hope you enjoyed it, Angel. I think I did relatively well considering the situation, so that is going to do it. 6-3. Yeah, that's not bad. That's going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So, I got to see Dragon Ball Super Superhero yesterday, and I really liked it. It's really well done. It has an actual, like, plot and things. It's not, you know, it's not just a fight. It's the first time in a while that Gohan has not just completely jobbed, so that was nice. And also, just the CG wound up being a lot better than I expected it to be, honestly. The CG in Broly was not bad, but it also just was not, like, earth-shattering the way the animation was. The animation in Broly is just spectacular. And all those animators, as far as I can tell, got poached for One Piece, so Dragon Ball's going to be in CG for a while from here. The only problem with the CG models, as I see it, is that they have managed to replicate Toriyama's modern shading, and I really like what he did in the old days, and, you know, there's no way they can really replicate, you know, what he did on paper with markers in the 90s on a CG model, I'm sure. Not in a way that would look good and natural while moving, but, you know, these look okay, but just the smoother shading he does anymore, just, I don't know, just never looks right on Dragon Ball characters for me. Maybe that's just me.